You're listening to Danny M, exclusive to Six Towns Radio.
Right then, I've got June and Tracy in from the Our Burslem group now. They've come in to tell us a little bit about the Christmas lights. How are we doing, ladies? Okay?
Fine, thank you.
Thanks.
Fantastic. For the benefit of the listeners, tell us a bit about the Our Burslem journey. How did the group start?
The book is a Facebook group, community group on Facebook, and I devised the group itself. I actually put it on Facebook and everybody else joined in. And it just grown. We've got over 3,000 members now, and we set about doing the lights the first year that we did them, which was 3 years ago, was because a little boy mentioned wasn't Christmas coming to Burslem because there were no lights or anything, and that prompted us to form a little group. It was only a little group at that point, wasn't it? And we went out and we started to collect money and do raffles and various things. The first year we raised 5,000 something.
5,300 in a week, wasn't it?
In a week. So
And that's no mean feat these days,
no,
is it?
that was a big... I mean, we have job raising that for the whole year sometimes, don't we? So that was really amazing feat. And of course Port Vale helps, but they let us collect on their coaches and outside, red buckets outside. We had a real good year that year. Lots of local businesses also helped us. AutoNet,
Steel Lights.
Steel Lights, they've come in this year, haven't they? But yeah, lots of little factories and everything all
lots
clubbed
of the
together.
pubs have had collection boxes for us.
It's a great way to bring the community together, and that's what's happened in Burslem. It's become had a real sense of community, which is absolutely excellent, really.
So just to elaborate, you heard a little boy say, why is there going to be no Christmas lights this year?
Yeah.
And that prompted you to take action
It
and
prompted
form
a
this
few
group.
of us to take action. It wasn't just me. It wasn't said within my earshot, but of course Louise Worthington, whose little boy was a friend of mine, so it came back. But Jane Flint had a lot to do with it in the first year, and they were the ones really, weren't they, Tracy, that went out and worked really, really hard to raise the money to get the lights done.
Yeah, they did a lot of the background work.
They did a lot of background work.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks it's just me, because they tend to see me round Burslem. They think, oh, it's June that's it. But there's not. There's a group of us, and I always give the rest of the group the credit that they deserve. They work just as hard as me, or sometimes even harder. It's just I am the face.
Every band's got a lead singer, hasn't it, June?
Yeah,
right.
I'm a loud and colourful character, that's it.
Tracy's there on the drums in the background, banging away.
Keeping us in tune.
So where do these meetings take place, the Our Burslem meetings, and who can attend them?
They take place on the first Tuesday of every month at the Swan pub in Burslem at 7:30 p.m. and anybody and everybody is welcome to attend. All are welcome, and anybody who's got any ideas or anybody wants to help out in any shape, way or form are much appreciated, of course.
Because basically there is a handful of us. There's less than 10 people that do all the work, and I've got to be honest about that. And of course we're fortunate enough that we've got Alan Dutton on board, who's a fantastic help, and I don't think we'd get to where we were without him at times, do you?
No, definitely
he knows
not.
so much more than what we know, and we've been on a learning journey, because the first year that we did it, we didn't know anything about doing anything or raising money or anything else. And
Do you find it easier this year, then?
yeah,
It
definitely.
has been easier,
Definitely.
and every year that we do it, we learn something new. So obviously it does help, along the journey, and we're getting wiser to things
That's
now
it.
as well, aren't we?
We're getting a bit more clever.
And broader shoulders.
I'm looking forward to this year myself. Obviously, Six Towns Radio are helping you host it. They're doing the music and stuff for it, which is obviously a great opportunity for us. They've tried to talk me into it, but I think my wife would kill me if I didn't go out with our little boy around the lights switch on, so I won't be working that night. I was there last year, though, as well, and it was absolutely fantastic. The Christmas spirit was amazing. Even the Coca-Cola truck gave us a little drive-through and played the Holidays Are Coming tune on the way through, didn't it? It was just really festive, and I'm really looking forward to this year's lineup. So let the listeners know, what have we got going on this year?
Well, we've got the live reindeers We've got 2 of them coming.
So the Christmas reindeers are back,
So
are they?
the reindeers are back. We've got 3 small fairground rides, and hopefully, if weather permitting, we'll have an inflatable slide as well, but they'll be payable, obviously.
Yeah.
We've hopefully got a face painter coming. We've got hot food stands, donuts, candy floss, homemade burgers. We've also got Mr. Dickybo, who's the children's entertainer, who does all balloons and different bits and bobs. And we've got some craft stalls, market stalls. What else have we got, June?
We've got
Santa Claus, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got Father Christmas this year. He's got a elf with him, and he's going to arrive in style. We've also got 4 fairies who are going to be in a big limousine, and he's going to make a dramatic entrance along Queen Street. And the other thing is we have got Food Which Writes Pies have donated to us again. We had a guy that got in touch with me on Facebook that donated a load of sweeties for the children. So all the children are going to have a little sweetie bag when they see Father Christmas.
Plus the lucky bag besides.
Yeah, and there's just various things going on. We've got Chris Campbell as Robbie Williams as well. He's going to be doing a little bit of his own tribute act, and we chose him because it's been Robbie's 40th birthday this year, and Burslem's been part of the celebrations of that. So he's donating his time for free as well.
Fantastic.
But we've been very fortunate this year because we've had a sponsor of Steelites International, and they have given us £3,000 to sponsor the lights.
Right.
Which has been a mega help towards us because it costs us a fortune.
It does.
Yeah.
I mean, the reindeers cost us £870. So we have a lot of things that we do have to pay out for. So when we get somebody like that, as it's great.
And also B&M stores are excellent. They
Waterloo Road,
they do give us lots and lots of
they
different
give us
bits
presents
and bobs,
and
don't they, for
things,
the
they
kids,
do.
which is brilliant.
And
So
also got to say our Father Christmas, who starts in Burslem at 5 o'clock that night, is going to go down to B&M with the fairies, and he's going to do a little walk around there. B&M is joining in because they've got a family night that night, and they've got fairground rides on their car park as well as us. So that is included in our bit as well.
Celebrations,
Yeah, and there's so many people in Burslem, so many pubs and everything else that all contribute to us all. I just think it's fantastic how the community pulls together to do it.
Yeah, definitely. We've had a lot of support this year.
Yeah.
And I think as years are going on and people are seeing what work we actually do, they are pulling together. I mean, we've got a community grant now that we've won, which is £2,500, which is absolutely fantastic, and that's down to Reverend Darren McKindu
From St Paul's.
From St Paul's Church, who's actually put us onto that, and he's been fantastic.
And we've also had
another
another award given to us for £1,000 as well. I'm sorry, but I don't know all the details of that. All as I know is Neil Dawson and Jean Edwards and a few more are all part of that. And guess who's got to go dress up and go and receive a cheque? So I've got to go to a presentation on Port Vale.
A lot of the local businesses around the place, like Rogers Takeaways,
gave us £100. Paul Dykes is giving us money.
There's
so much.
There's so many. There's obviously probably too many to mention. So we will put a massive thank you out to anybody and everybody who's donated or helped out in any way, shape or form.
Yeah. And then it seems like all the town's behind us when we do this, which is an absolutely fantastic feeling, isn't it, really?
It is, humbling.
It does sound like you've really upped your game this year, and it's probably come at a perfect time as well, because Hanley have tried to up their game as well, haven't they?
Yeah.
They're doing like a full-on pyrotechnic show and everything.
I know.
But I personally think it's the little things that count, and I think kids would rather see Santa's reindeers here than big flashy pyrotechnics and stuff. My little one hates fireworks anyway.
Yeah. We've also got 15 lights on the lamppost this year.
Yeah.
So the lamppost on Queen Street looks absolutely fantastic.
It looks great now. I can't wait till they switched on. It's like
this-
Blackpool
this-
illuminations down there.
Don't they all go to plan?
The switch on is going to be at 6:30 on the 28th of November, and will be switched on by Kevin Oakes from Steelite, along with little Frankie Allen from Frankie's
Oh,
Fine.
it'd be great to see Frankie again.
And Chris Campbell's going to be dressing as Robbie Williams, so there'll be 3 of them there literally when the lights are turned on.
Fantastic stuff. And then the journey goes on for the Our Burslem group, doesn't it? What have you got planned for next year?
Well, after Christmas we'll have a short break, obviously, because it's so busy for this run up. So after Christmas we'll probably take a few weeks off, but straight after January we'll be then planning towards our May festival, which will be the 3-day event again. So any ideas that anybody wants to see or wants to get involved with, then please have a look on Our Burslem Facebook page for the next available meeting. Come along, join in, give us some ideas of what you would like to see, and join in with us, help us out.
Yep.
Well, it sounds absolutely fantastic, ladies. So don't forget that one. Friday the 28th of this month, you've got Father Christmas, his fairies, reindeers, fairground rides, stools, magicians, face paintings. There's a Robbie Williams tribute. Frankie Allen's going to be there with Steelite CEO Kevin Oakes turning on the lights. And it all happens from 5 p.m. onwards. So do not miss that one. June, Tracy, thank you for popping in today.
Thank you very
Giving
much.
us that unique insight into the Our Burslem group. And, of course, talking about the Burslem lights.
Thank you.
And I look forward to the night. See you there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Whether you're ending the morning or starting the afternoon, tune in to Danny M every Tuesday afternoon from 1 o'clock and every Wednesday morning from 10. Expect the hottest topics, the UK chart update, news and gossip from the music industry, the Yesterday, Yesterplay feature, and all the biggest hits. All squeezed into 2 hours. Danny M, only on 6.